Does seem strange. Yes, I'm alive. Good morning, and happy Tuesday. So, a Pilates morning for us this morning. I hope you're well, and we are ready to get straight down onto the mat. Let's just clear the decks. So, this morning we're going to be focusing straight away on our breath control. Let me just remove this item and put it somewhere out of the way. All right, so let's think about connection into the pelvic floor. Just join the dots and draw the hip bones and the pelvic floor up and in towards the tummy button. And then realign the pelvis so that it sits directly underneath the rib cage. So we don't want to extend the chest bone forward and pop the rib cage. We just want it to sit naturally over the pelvis. And then think about the shoulders being aligned with that pelvis. So the shoulder alignment down through the outside of the hip, that line runs down to the ankle bone. So let's think breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through pursed lips. Just gently circling those shoulders. Gradually getting bigger and bigger and feeling the breath coming in and exhale, in and exhale. So getting that breath in is essential to starting our moves in the day. Waking up the body, just reconnecting with everything, getting the blood supply to all those little points around. Let's take the fingertips to the shoulders and just gently circle one shoulder after the other. Now opening out those airways as we lift and lengthen. Feel the length through your spine and reaching up through the crown of the head, and then change direction. Round you go. Inhaling. It's a shorter breath because we're moving fairly quickly. Inhaled and exhaled. And one last one, take the arms out. Palms up, palms down, just opening through those shoulders, lengthening through the collarbone and reaching the fingertips away, rotating in the wrists, gently opening and feeling the shoulder blades glide down your back. And then we take the arms forward. So the arms come forward, we find our alignment, and then we draw the shoulder blades back. Inhale, protract, exhale, retract. Keeping the arms parallel and long and drawing the shoulders back in towards the spine. So gliding those shoulder blades around the rib cage. One more forward, and then we take one arm up. Reach it up, lengthen through the spine and feel yourself grow tall. And then exhale over. And then come to the other side, inhaling up and exhale over. So feel length from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. And over we go. And lift. Inhaling up, exhale over. One more, up and exhale. Let's take the arms out wide and gently rotate, keeping the hips facing forward. Just finding the upper body rotation. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale round. Inhale to return. Exhale. Inhale. Still keeping that pelvis directly underneath the rib cage and facing forward. So we're going to take one arm up and really reach up and rotate back. Inhaling up and exhaling back. So circle round and find that extra mobility through that upper spine. So we're getting a little bit of extension here. We're allowing the rib cage to come up and back. Opening up the airway still. Still feeling sense underneath the feet, toes through to heels, and of course the feet are hip distance apart. And then we take the arms out wide and then just draw the chin in towards your chest. Opening up now, getting that extension but not with the neck curve. We want extension in the upper spine, but not too much in the neck. And then flexing forward to round out through the spine, mobilizing that upper spine. So having thoroughly warmed up and mobilized the upper body, we're going to be mobilizing lower down into the pelvis. Now, we can do this two ways. My favorite way is to come down to the mat. So let's come down. The other way is to continue standing, but I find it less effective to mobilize through the pelvis. So neutral spine here with a gap underneath the back. The hands are down by your sides, and we exhale to roll the tailbone away and just allow the pelvis to tip forward and back. So just gently connecting between your ribs and your hips and shortening the distance between the 2 points as we pull them together, activating the abdominal muscles. And we're going to continue from there as we roll up, send the knees away. Inhale and hold. Be aware of the rib cage not popping. We want to keep it soft and therefore lift the pelvis a bit more and open out and squeeze the glutes. Inhale to hold, exhale and roll down through the spine. So we're opening out that lower spine, mobilizing it into imprint, disconnecting the joints from the mat as we send the knees away. Inhale here and exhale. We're coming down. We got one more as we work through into imprint. Really feel the rock as a rocking process as we roll through. Come up to your shoulders, keep the ribs soft and open out the shoulders. Feel the length through the collarbone and then exhale to roll back down. So we're going to test the stability of the lower back and the pelvis in the mat. So we're going to bring one leg to tabletop, then the other leg to tabletop, and then open out the arms. Rotate the knees over to one side. So this is a more challenging rotation exercise. And as an option, you can have the feet down and rotate the pelvis over while the pelvis is in neutral. Exhale, return back to the middle. Inhale, stay. Exhale, go to the other side. So we're keeping the shoulders down and we're using the obliques to control the rotation. So the muscles at the side of your body, between your ribs and your hips. One more over to the other side. Over. And then exhale, return. Inhale to stay. Bring the arms back in. Still challenging your imprint and the stability of your pelvis. We're going to bring one arm, both arms up to the ceiling, and opposite toe to arm reaches back. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, your options, if your feet are down, is to one arm goes back and the leg is lifted and lower, and the arm goes back and lifted. So from here, the hands come down to the side of your body. We rotate over onto our side for one of my favorite upper body rotation exercises. Knees are stacked, shoulders are stacked, waist is lifted. Inhale, bring the arm up to the ceiling, drop the shoulder into place, and then exhale, rotate the upper body, keeping the knees pressed down, and then open out the arm. Inhale, hold. Exhale, use your rib cage and your muscles around your rib cage to bring your body back. So rather than just use the arm, inhale up, stabilize the shoulder, rotate the rib cage, allow the arm to come around behind you. Inhale here, engage the abdominals to exhale to bring you back. Keep that connection. One more up, stabilize, rotate, open, hold, and then all the way back home. We're coming over to the other side. Threading through, stacking the shoulder, stacking the knees, hips are stacked, and heels in line with the tailbone. Inhale the top arm, stabilize, press the knees down, rotate the rib cage. Exhale, open out the arm, and allow a little bit more rotation. And if you're feeling a bit of a pinch in the front of the shoulder here, just take the arm a little lower, so don't have it too high up by your head. Inhale, exhale, come back over. Let's go again. Up. So avoid having your arm up here. Have it a little bit lower so you can keep the shoulders stabilized and keep the tension out of the neck. Exhale, rotate the rib cage. Open out the arm. Hold. And exhale, come back over. We got one more. Inhale, think about that breath. Think stability, and then rotating around, and then gradually take the arm wide and hold. And exhale, come back. So for the cat stretch, it's mobilized through the length of the spine. Now the whole length, where we work to flex the head in towards the chest as we roll in. Draw the tailbone in and underneath you. Inhale here. Exhale, roll back out. So the connection and the start of the movement starts with the head. Then we engage the abdominals to draw up. Draw the tailbone underneath us. Press down through the palms of the hands. And then exhale, roll out the tail. Roll out the head. Go again as we draw those shoulders back into your back pockets. We flex the head in, draw the tailbone in. Inhale here, breathe wide. And exhale, roll back out. We're coming straight over onto our sit bones. So here we're going to be working into the half rollback. And the setup is that we bring the tailbone underneath us and we sit at the back of the sit bones. Drop the shoulders. Here's our starting point. So we're flexed slightly. We're drawing those abdominals in towards the spine and stabilizing across in the transversus. Roll to the back of the pelvis. And then inhale to come forward. So we stay in the C shape. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, forward. Now we can make this more challenging if you want as an option. We can start adding in a few things. We can exhale back and take one leg up and extend it out. Bring it back in and roll back forward. Exhale back. Extend the leg. Place the foot down. Roll forward. Exhale back and add in the arms. Stay in the C shape. Arms come forward. Roll forward. And go again. Back. Change the position. Arms go wide. Arms go forward. Roll forward. So there's our options. Let's take the legs long for our spine twist. Now from that curved state, we come up into a nice straight alignment where the hips are directly underneath the shoulders now, and we've got a natural curve through the spine for our spine twist. We're going to lengthen up and then exhale, rotate around, inhale, return, exhale, round again, inhale, return. So all the time the spine is stacked efficiently. It's going to be doing its job, allowing you to rotate effectively. And then we're getting the muscles to do the job that we want them to and build and stabilize the spine. And return. One more each way. Exhale, round. Inhale, return. Notice the arms are soft and gentle, and we can just see the fingertips in the peripheral of our eyes as we return. So we're coming over onto our front. So a little bit of extension work. So the legs are long and parallel, elbows are wide, hands are by your head, with just a little connection into the abdominals so we can support the lower back and avoid any hinging going on. Pull the shoulder blades into your back pockets, reach out from the crown of the head, and then roll the marble away with your nose as we extend the upper body up, keeping the low ribs down on the mat. And the arms are gentle and soft. We're not pushing at all with the hands. And then exhale, come back down. So inhale, set up. Exhale, lengthen. Extend into the upper spine. So the mobility is from your bra line up. And then exhale, down. Avoid hinging into the back of the neck. Exhale, let's go again. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, come back down. We can add to this. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, up, lengthening. Lift the elbows. Hold, lower, lower the upper body. Inhale, let's go again. One more time. Up, lift. Feel the shoulder blades coming in towards your spine. Lower and lower the upper body. So let's go with the second breaststroke. Let's bring the hands to your sides and turn the palms down. This is really, really good for shoulders. Send the fingertips to your heels. Keep that alignment. Keep the eye gaze down. And then exhale up. Open out the shoulders. Reach the fingertips to your heels and feel the backs of your arms pull up. And then exhale, come back down. Inhale, prepare again. Exhale, long. Inhale, stay. And exhale, come back down. Let's go one more. Turn those shoulders around. Reach and lengthen along the mat. Hold. And come down. Good. Let's place the hands down to your rib cage and push up. Now brace those abdominals so you don't sway into your back. Keep the head down slightly. Push up and then push back to shell stretch. And take a breath in, feel the breath come wide into your rib cage, and then exhale, roll back up. So we're coming over to a sitting position. I can't believe where the time's gone this morning already. So we should have maintained and should have worked through the whole of the body a little bit. The only thing that we haven't really discovered is much into the hips. So we will discover those tomorrow. Just take the arms up, take the arm up to the ceiling and then flex sideways and take one arm down and over. Inhaling up and exhale over. So I'm hoping that that's helped you this morning. Get a little bit more mobile, get a little bit more into each of the exercises. And bring it up and exhale over. And release. So thank you for joining. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for a little bit more on that, well, that core strength stuff. You know, let's work on those abs. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.